welcome to today's recording. I'm going through how to do a floor plan. Please follow along because we're going to be reviewing this over the next couple of weeks. So please make sure you do this drawing. In class I'll give you another floor plan to draw, and obviously you have your practical one to go on with, which is due in, I think it's 4 weeks from now. But we'll go through that on Thursday. So let's start. First thing, I'm going to be drawing the external walls in, just following just a random floor plan. So in your case, for your practical, you'll be following the plan that you've come up with. For me here, I'm just following one that I've found. So let's put in our layer property. So drawing my external walls in first. I'm going to draw this in white. Doesn't matter what color it is, could be pink, blue, purple, whatever. At the end of the day, we print out in black and white. The layer properties you can either do now or at the end. I highly recommend changing it every time you draw things, as opposed to going back through your drawing at the end. It's going to save you quite a bit of time. So please follow along. Let's go with the polyline, making sure my ortho is on. I can't emphasize that enough. These drawings, straight lines. Okay, so please make sure, for God's sake, this is on. Alright, now start anywhere, and just follow this. So 3 3 6 0. Where are you? 4 2 1 0. Come across 4 2 5 0. Let's come down 1 1 7 5 0. Let's go across again. 3 4 1 0. Sorry, 7 6 6 0. Down 2. Cool. Now they will meet, they will line up. But let's go C, enter. Okay, this gets my outside lines, my boundary lines on my house. Now I know I offset my outside wall, my external wall is 240 millimeters to the outside. Alright. Now we have to add in the rest of it. So part of that wall is a 90 by 45 stud, which comes first. After that stud is a 40 millimeter air gap or a thermal gap. Okay, and at the end is our 110 millimeter brick. So stud, air gap, brick. All right. Now let's put in some internal walls. Walls internal. Let's change this to be yellow with a line. So I have one in here. I have one here. Also, to repeat the same command you've just done, right click with the mouse and repeat line. Okay, or repeat offset or repeat rotate, whatever you've just done. Alright, always right click will get you back to it. Also, if you're drawing, the right click is like enter. This line here is 13,000. Cool. So offset 90. This line up. Alright, we're following the studs. Okay, so they have to keep going straight. There's no point putting it over here. All of our top plate and our framing is all in looking together. So what's next? 1 2 3. I'm going to put in all my rooms up here. So to put rooms up here, what I'll do is I know the wall is just going to span here. draw a line, select that line, move it straight up to, you know, where it's going to be, so 5,000. Cool. Offset that one by 90. Alright. Select this line, we can just copy as well. So I can copy this one to be 3200 for the next one. And to get the offset of 90, I can just go 3290. And that will give me my 90mm gap as well. Sorry, my 90mm stud. Another one, 3.2, this one's at 1900. So 1990. Copy this one at 3200. The other thing you can do is just select both of them, copy, and copy the distance to the next line. So my next room is 1500, so 1590. We'll put this here at 1500. So obviously this is a stud wall, so it closes off. Now we draw our internal walls at 90. In reality, they do have gyprock on the outside of them. Could be 10mm, could be 12, but we don't draw them in on our plans. We know it's there, but we just show a 90mm stud wall. What am I missing? Here. This is going to be our main bedroom, so it's got an ensuite and a walk-in robe. So from here to here, move down, and this is sitting 2000. Then to get the clear spacing of 2000, my 90 has to come to the other side. Cool. Also, I know just from reading, okay, obviously I'm reading all these measurements off of a plan, or should be, so I know where everything is sitting. Alright. Okay, so that's the kind of outside of our house and internal walls done. Now what I'm going to do is just measure everything to check it all. So I'm not going to measure, you know, proper detailed annotations. What I always do is I just do the internals, alright, and then I'll delete them after. So all I'm trying to do is just check and make sure everything is sitting where I wanted it to go, and then I'll delete them all. So I think all of this line here is okay. It will make sense as to what these rooms are after, but basically this is a single garage, bedroom, looks like a bathroom, bedroom, storage or a walk-in pantry, kitchen, this would probably be a study, and master bedroom, ensuite, walk-in robe. It will become more clear when we put all the amenities and everything inside of it, doors and windows, and actually starts to look a bit more like a plan. So at the moment, don't stress if it just looks like, you know, a bunch of yellow and white lines on a page. It will be a bit different. So this here is a bit small. Cool. And I'm just going to check here as well. And check the overall. Alright, so I'm just going to make this a bit bigger to 1500, so stretch. Alright, I want to stretch this line and this one, so my green box has to cut them all. So 80, it's 1500, that's okay. And all the other ones here, these ones with 20 and 10 in them, we can get rid of them. Alright, usually we want to try to keep our numbers as whole as possible. So what I mean by that is if I want this to be, you know, 4100 exact, I would just start stretching everything to make them all fit one by one. Practice makes perfect with this. Getting used to stretching and what cuts what is very useful. I might just stretch through here as well, make it a bit narrower, because I don't really like that 60, that annoys my OCD. Is there anything else I want to tidy up? 1810, that's okay. 460, why is it? That's annoying. So what we're trying to do is trying to work out, well, if that's 60, where can I take it from? If I take it from here, if I take 60, it's going to end up with 7490 here. If I add it 40 to the right, I'm going to get 7590 here. So my OCD can just put up with that for a bit, and I'm just going to delete it because I don't want to look at it anymore. So to get them out of the way, I'm happy with these measurements, or most of them. So we will start to just delete them, and then we'll move on to what's next. So what I'm going to do is, I know this is a bit of a funny house in the way that it's shaped out. I mean, this is, obviously going to enter in here, and you've got enough room to kick a football inside. This will be the kitchen, so wherever we're going to cover a kitchen bench, we've got a nip wall here of 600, which is the bench width. Again, this will make sense when we put everything in there. What I'll do is I'll stop the recording here, and in the next video we'll put in the doors and the windows, the bathroom and things like that, and it will start to look a bit more like a house. Alright, thanks guys.